Octane just got absolutely neutered this season. Let's take a quick look at his attack and his passive real quick. So his tactical, get this speed boost. In exchange, we lose 20 health, which is cool. And you'll notice now, 20 seconds later, we have our health back. That is assuming that we don't get shot at in that time frame. Now let's look at a couple other characters that pretty much just make him irrelevant. Firstly, let's start with Bangalore. So, we can regen health. That's super cool. And it, to me, seems like it's running at about 1.5 health per second, which is, again, faster than Octane's. And you'll see it doesn't heal your full HP, which is good. But also, in a fight, it's pretty much negligible, and if you're popping heals at the same time, this is the same thing as Octane's passive. Like, you're not going to get a full health bar of utility out of Octane's passive if you're in a tight situation, and that's the same with this. And then, as most of you know, Bangalore's passive gives you the same speed boost that Octane gets when he pops his tack, but again, does not require you to lose health. Next up, let's talk about Fuse. Now, I think there are other people with the same upgrade, but this is the one that stood out to me the most. That is the same speed boost that Octane receives, and for just about as long, especially seeing as this can stick enemies. I cannot imagine this not being a meta pick for this season. It's pretty absurd. You're just an Octane for free, and instead of taking damage, you're dealing damage, and instead of it being your tactical, it's a passive to your tactical. This may have just put a nail in the coffin of Octane, because there's no point in playing the character anymore. I mean, you've seen my other video on the pad, and the fact that one of the upgrades is just a worse tap strafe, and the fact that even if we're going with map traversal, with double pad, it's more beneficial just to use a Pathfinder zipline. And to those of you that have been saying, oh, Octane's dominant, so it's fine, I hate to break it to you, but Octane has not been dominant for a number of seasons. He's been getting nerfed consistently for the last 2 years, and he wasn't even that strong in the first place, especially with power creep and the pretty much constant release of new characters that shift the meta or become, you know, busted. I don't think Octane was in a bad place at all. Now he is.